afternoon, sir. Please, what's your name, sir?
Good afternoon, I'm Obaro.
Okay, sir. Mr. Alvaro, in your opinion, is it still safe to start a business in Nigeria considering the rate of hardship and inflation?
Well, sincerely speaking, left alone, no, I will not advise anybody to start up a business. But if you don't start up a business, how will you live? So rather you don't have a choice but to do it. But the condition and the economic condition of the country is not favorable in terms of the economic situation, the inflation and everything. But investing in a business like losing. Okay, let's take for example a barbing salon. Let's go into a barbing salon now. Somebody who is just starting up a business. You carry, maybe you put like 150 or 200,000 into barbing salon. In fact, 200,000 cannot even start up a barbing salon. Before you even start up a business, you're talking of generator. So we're talking of the equipment, because you cannot rely on electricity supply in this country. So I'm talking to you now. So when you are talking about starting up a barbing salon now, for let's just say example of barbing salon now, you need not less than almost 300,000 or 400,000. You must buy your generator. Fueling it is another problem. So how many liters can you use to barb like 10% before you can make a profit? So that's where the question lies. In fact, the situation on ground, the economic, the inflation and everything is not even encouraging. In fact, major businesses are packing up. So let alone starting up a small scale business. How will you survive?
In your opinion, is it still safe to start a business in Nigeria considering the rate of hardship and inflation?
Yes, I think it's still safe to start a business in Nigeria.
Really?
Not totally safe, but then on the other hand, it's hard to find jobs. But like starting a business can like start from somewhere. You might not be getting maximum profit, but you can be getting enough to like feed on a day-to-day basis. So if you want to start a business right now, it will be hard, but it will be worth it at the end. You should still try your best.
In your opinion, is it still safe to start a business in Nigeria considering the rate of hardship and inflation?
Yeah, you can still start a business and run it in Nigeria. Yeah, but it's just that you need more capital this time because of the inflation.
Okay, like what kind of business would you suggest?
Whichever, whichever. But I will advise to go for something that has a high consumption rate. Things like things food you eat, drinks. These are high moving consumer goods that you can turn over within a short period of time.
In your opinion, is it still safe to start a business in Nigeria considering the rate of hardship and inflation?
I would say yes, but it depends on the kind of business. That's it. Depending on what you want to venture into, actually. So I can't just say no. But if you are looking into some kind of business, still with the way the country is, there's still some kind of business that you can do that are lucrative and you can still earn your money from it.
Really, like what kind of business?
Well, you can go into logistics. Yeah, it's a good business whereby it doesn't affect you. People still buy things and move it to different places. So there are several businesses like that. Furnitures. You can over there have this online page. Going to furniture. It does not affect you. So it does depend on what you want to do. That's just it.
Augustine, in your opinion, is it still safe to start a business in Nigeria considering the rates of hardship and inflation?
Yeah, in terms of starting a business in Nigeria based on the current issues, as a business person or a potential businessman, your business you want to bring in or you want to start should be able to solve problems. Should be a problem-solving business, because with the current situation of the country, if your business is not solving a problem, you find it hard to survive in the economy. So, just like I said, your business have to be a problem-solving business of the people. So, starting a business that can solve people's problems will surely yield good products in this economy.
I think is more affected by the inflation, business owners or 9 to 5ers?
Well, I would say business owner. Business owner. In fact, generally everybody. You cannot just classify only business owner. The business owner, how it affects them. At least they can't even make profits. How much are they going to make? You took 1,000 naira, 2 liters cannot take you for anything. To power your source. It can't take you anywhere. You should be talking in a day. You should be talking of let's say almost 20 liters to run your business. And that 20 liters, calculate it, how much is it? That is approximately almost running to 30,000. And how much profit are you going to make in that day? As a result of inflation, cost of things. So, and for moreover, how many people have the money to even pay for whatever services you are rendering? The money is not there. Or is it who are those patronizing you? Are they not individuals? The people who are working, how much is their money, their salary? Comparing the dollars to the naira equivalent. A salary, if somebody who is earning like 70,000 naira in those days now, even if he's earning over 150,000 now, it's still nothing to talk about because of the dollar increase.
So, who do you think is more affected by the inflation? Business owners or 9 to 5ers?
I personally think it's the both of them because, for instance, a 9 to 5 hour only has like a fixed salary. He gets paid a certain amount at the end of the month, and now with the price of things going up, the it's not certain that his salary will be increased. So obviously he will be affected. And also business owners, in Nigeria right now, most of them do imports, and then with the price of things going up, they have to like their capital money may increase right now when they like go out to like get their stuff. So now they might not be getting the maximum profit that they will be expecting because they'll probably spend most of their profits on capital to like buy goods. So I feel like the both of them are really affected at this moment in time. Yeah.
Who do you think is more affected by the inflation? Business owners or 9 to 5ers?
Well, I would say the 9 to 5ers because the income they earn is fixed. And when you consider the rate of inflation now, it can't buy much for them. It can't do much for them. So the business owners, on the other hand, they can sell at even at a higher price they bought, and they still make their profit. So they are less affected than the night fivers.
Okay, so what would be your advice to people out there?
Well, not everybody will do business. You still have people that will work, but it's just that even while we are working, you still look for other sources of income. You do other things so that you generate income from other sources to be able to cope with the rate of inflation.
Who do you think is more affected by the inflation? Business owners or 9 to 5ers?
More affected. Generally, is everybody. Is everybody. But you say more affected, I'll say the 9 to 5. Yeah, I'll say so. Yeah.
I will you say so.
I believe. Okay, let me use myself an example now. If I should be working, I'm ending like maybe 60,000 to 100,000. With the inflation of the country, I don't think it should be enough for me to cater for everything. But if I should be a business person, I can still look into other places where I can make some more income so I can, balance everything up. So that's I still think it's like people working from 9 to 5, it affect them more than the business owners.
Who do you think is more affected by the inflation? Business owners or 9 to 5ers?
Okay, in terms of who is affected more in this inflation, I would tend to bend towards the employees because the employees are limited based on their salary structure or their wage structure. You see, as a businessman, when things go hard, you can increase your price, you can add a little profit margin. But in terms of workers, despite the inflation, despite the problems, their salary is usually fixed. And with it, the rate of things going up, the price of things going up, their salaries are not moving. I get me. So they are more affected because their purchasing power is now reduced. So the only way that the business owners can suffer it is when this purchasing powers has reduced and they don't have enough customers to buy these products. So if the employees cannot have enough money, enough disposable income, they won't be able to spend. And when you don't have money to spend, there is no purchasing power that will in turn affect the business owners.
All right. Thank you so much, sir.